Biggest fight
Yeah, the biggest ever.
ever. It's on pace to be the biggest fight ever.
Yes, and we're involved.
We're involved,
We're
right?
involved. All those big shots, all the biggest athletes in the world.
I don't know.
I don't give a he's 55. That's still Mike Tyson.
Mike's in good shape too.
Oh my God.
Mike trains every day.
He trains with Rafael Cordero, who's a legend in MMA. He runs King's Mixed Martial Arts. And Rafael is a world-renowned trainer. When you see him holding the mitts for Tyson, and Tyson smashing the mitts, like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a if you think he's 55 years old. That guy will hurt you.
Yeah.
If Jake Paul's on the other side of the ring and he sees Mike Tyson just bobbing and weaving, he's going to have a recognition.
Yeah.
He's going to look over and go, oh my God, that's really Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul have faced off in an epic battle. It looks like we are about to witness one of the bloodiest fights yet as both boxers have begun their training sessions.
I good. I good.
A preview of Mike Tyson's first training session was recently released as he prepares for his July 20th fight against Jake Paul.
It's day one. The fun's just begun.
The first training video of Tyson shows him looking very energized, and former UFC champion Chuck Liddell is in favor of him. Liddell told TMZ, as soon as Tyson hits him, it's over. The last thing to go is power. If he hits him, it's over. If you've seen Mike, he still hits. According to George Glinsky of TalkSport, Ariel Helwani of the MMA Hour offered some initial insights on the subject. Helwani said, "They're still working on a few important details based on the conversations I've had. Is it pro or is it an exhibition? They want pro, but that's up to the Texas Commission. We'll have to wait and see. Weight? I'm told heavyweight. Rounds? I'm working on that as well." Mike Tyson's longtime friend Zab Judah recently gave an insight into Tyson's preparation for the match. Judah stated, "I personally think that the Mike Tyson that we know, the animal, the lion, he's going to show up. That is scary. If Mike is taking this fight on, and evidently he knows exactly what he's doing, and trust me, Mike is going to be Mike. I don't get that from Mike. When Mike gets in the ring, he handed me business. So if he took on a Jake Paul challenge, Jake Paul is going to have a problem." Chael Sonnen shares some crazy prediction while in a podcast.
Just right now, Jake Paul is set to fight Mike Tyson July 20th.
Swear to God, I was with Mike Tyson 1 week ago in Saudi Arabia. The first thing I thought is how lean he was. He's got an aura.
By the way, Mike's gonna be 58 years old at this fight, and Jake's gonna be 27. And can Mike still beat Jake or no?
Jake will beat him, but yeah, Mike could go with
You
him.
think Jake's gonna beat Mike Tyson? I don't see how he can just go take an L to Jake Paul.
He's
Buddy,
30 years older.
sometimes grandpa's gotta whoop up on some kids.
Right now, I get out of breath running to the bathroom here. Imagine 60 years old.
Manny, with all due respect, you're not Mike Tyson.
In the contract, big boy. Come on, sign the contract.
Jake Paul's brother Logan Paul also recently revealed his thoughts on the bout during his podcast and defended his brother's decision due to the financial rewards of agreeing to the event. Logan stated, "For both Mike and Jake, the bag payday. I mean, at what point can you say no?" However, Logan also revealed he had also had the chance to step in the ring with Iron Mike, but turned down the opportunity. "I said no to fighting Mike Tyson. I mean, I was offered, but not on Netflix, and not for a big bag. It was just like, this could be a real fight. I've been asked before, and I'm sure you have to ask whether you think you can beat Mike Tyson, and my answer was and will be yes. I just think he's too old, bro. He's senile." Logan's business partner and famous YouTuber KSI, who was also present at the podcast, believes that it's sad that Jake will knock out Mike Tyson.
I'm sure you have some opinions about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is 57 years old. Honestly, I just think it's sad, bro. I don't know why Jake took it. It's a lose-lose. Everyone's gonna know him as the guy that knocked out on old Mike Tyson.
At his age, if you get hit by one solid
Turn
Jake
into
Paul punch,
prune juice.
you're prune juice.
It's Mike Tyson. Anything can happen. Jake could literally walk out without an ear. Like, bro, he's...
The funny thing is, Evander Holyfield followed me.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah. I said, nah.
Not enough ears.
No, I'm
Whatever the rules, there will be a lot of interest surrounding the next game. But today, some fans are questioning if Mike Tyson's training is genuine or merely for show. Former UFC champion Chael Sonnen quickly expressed doubts about the authenticity of Tyson's training tape after he posted it online. The legitimacy of Tyson's dedication to training came under immediate scrutiny. Sonnen said, "In the future, if you're ever going to spend 5 5 seconds hitting mitts as a way of making the audience believe you're doing a training session. Make sure you splash water on your face and t-shirt first. Lennox Lewis recently simulated the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight, and it ended devastatingly. He wrote on Instagram, with a gaming simulation of the fight attached. So I hear Mike Tyson will be fighting Jake Paul. Not quite sure how that will go, but it could be something like this. Sonnen seems to view the film more as a staged presentation than as an accurate representation of Tyson's training routine based on this statement. Sonnen may doubt the validity of Tyson's training schedule, but there's no denying that the former heavyweight champion is still incredibly fit for his age. Chael Sonnen also referred to the fight as a flop event.
This thing is going to look terrible on TV. You think this thing is going to draw more than Mike versus Roy? You think this thing is going to draw more than Fury versus Francis? It's going to look ridiculous in an 80,000 seat arena. And what would be the reason that they're boxing? Money. Yep, sure. Yeah, we understand that. That doesn't work. It's a flop. It's a flop. Floyd and Connor in the fight capital of the world did less than 12,000 tickets. Come on, man. In Texas? Come on.
Boxing legend Fernando Vargas believes that Mike still has that power, and it won't go away ever, which can be a problem for Jake Paul.
Mike got that one-hitter quitter power forever till he passes away. And so at the end of the day, I don't think that Jake Paul's ever been hit with anything with that type of power. And so I think that
Mike Tyson's famed commitment to fitness was a major factor in his domination in the boxing world. In an interview with rapper T.I. a few years back, he described a regular day in his life. Tyson said, "I do 2 hours of cardio. I do the bike and the treadmill for an hour. Then I do some light weights, 300, 250 reps. Then I start my day with the boxing thing. I go in there and hit the mitts, 30 minutes, 25 minutes, start getting in better condition." Ryan Garcia has been in the spotlight for his fight against Devin Haney this April. Continuing to be a limelight attraction, Ryan didn't hesitate to give his prediction for the Tyson-Paul showdown. Ryan stated, "I think Tyson only needs 4 to beat Jake Paul. I don't think he even needs 4. I think if Mike hits him with one good one, it's over. But that's just me. I've met Mike. Mike is a different breed, bro. When he steps in the room, you're like, all right, now I know why people are scared." While this is going on, Tyson is aware of Paul's development since their fight on the Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. undercard and is looking forward to stopping Paul's run for a title. Not everyone, though, is supporting this matchup. Among the dissenting voices is none other than Paul's arch nemesis, KSI. He said, "Literally, he knocks out Mike Tyson and he's beaten what? And old age person? Mike Tyson is 57 years old. Yes, in his prime, this would have been crazy, but now it's like, this is just sad." Fans, however, are worried after seeing a video that appeared to show the former champion using a walking aid as a result of sciatica problems going viral.
Can you guys vouch for me? Am I right?
No. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you, brother. You looking good, Mike.
You're welcome. Mr. Tyson.
By extending his holistic approach to well-being to his fans, Tyson inspired his supporters to adopt his wellness regimen by providing a special discount coupon for the vitamins he personally recommends. "Supplements are a big part of my daily health routine. That's why I'm sharing what works for me," Tyson announced, offering a tangible way for fans to connect with his champion's formula. Meanwhile, Tyson also shared his training footage. At the watch party for Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou, Spencer Oliver expressed his personal skepticism over Tyson's prospects in the forthcoming fight. He said, "I'm scared about it, to be honest. You look at the bad health he has been in recently. We've seen him on crutches, and I think the kid from the Disney Channel is going to knock out Mike Tyson. I just can't get my head around it, to be honest. I think it is a sad day for the sport. What damage would that do to Mike Tyson's legacy? We fast forward 20-odd years, and he's getting in the ring, and I think it is a sad spectacle because he probably gets knocked out. Have you seen the condition he is in? He is 57 years old and is not in great health. Come on, man." Regarding the impending bout between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, Frank Warren has publicly shared his opinions. Warren stated angrily that he couldn't believe this was happening and that it shouldn't be. He said, "First of all, I like Jake Paul. I like him a lot. He's a great promoter, and he's done well for a guy that's come from his background. He's not a guy like yourself or like me who has come from the tough side of the streets and came through boxing. He's done well as a prankster, and the majority of his fights were this YouTuber type of stuff. But a 58-year-old man, do me a favor. It shouldn't be happening." Having said that, some of the stuff that comes on in this day and age, I can't believe how it's coming about. But it does, and these guys earn a lot of money from it. Earlier, Derek Chisora, the British heavyweight, had revealed that the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson match would be using 18 Oz gloves and head guards. He also added, "So we're watching a sparring match. It's a f***ing joke. You think I'm paying to watch that?" This revelation ended up creating more outrage against the matchup. Now, in a tweet that cut straight to the chase, Michael Benson delivered the news everyone was waiting for. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson on July 20th will absolutely not have the fighters wearing headgear. Jake's MVP co-founder, Nakisa Badarian, has now confirmed. When everyone is talking about the possible fight between Mike Tyson, 57, and Jake Paul, Conor McGregor doesn't seem to be interested in the show. The Notorious, speaking to Championship Rounds, said,
"Your thoughts on this Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight?"
Oh, geez, I don't. It's a bit strange. The interest is low, and I don't know. I don't understand it. I wish well for Mike.
Meanwhile, Tyron Woodley, a UFC Hall of Famer who faced defeats against Jake Paul in boxing twice, is confident that Mike Tyson will emerge victorious against the YouTube star turned boxer. He said, "If he gets knocked out by Mike Tyson at 58, 59, 60, 71, he would join the other 99% of the regular motherfuckers on earth. That's what I say." Woodley asserted that Tyson's experience holds greater significance than Paul's physical attributes and talent. So who are you rooting for in this mega fight this summer?
Jake's got a screw loose, man. He's fighting the person, the one fighter that most people fear. I feel like 58, 27, the age is not a factor. That's a wash, right? Just watching the dude hit and pass in the bag. Like, I always have this inside joke. How much would you have to get paid to fight Mike Tyson? I'm like, shit, I'll never be able to spend it.
Yeah, but don't you think that if Jake Paul knocks out 58-year-old Mike Tyson, people are going to say, congratulations, you knocked out somebody who's 58, who hasn't fought professionally in a very long time?
I disagree. I think that if Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson, I don't give a if he's 70. You're going to have to put at least an ounce of respect on his name. Mike Tyson right now, off muscle memory alone, he can have a flashback, right? He can step on the wrong eggshell and let off a combination that can kill most people. No bullshit.
Do let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos on the screen right now.